And this is me being perfectly imperfect. Hi, Booties, Donna here, and welcome back To Be Perfectly Imperfect. And that means hanging on to your authenticity, your ways, to be real, perfectly imperfect. So, with that, my hope is to share. And this is me being perfectly imperfect. Hi, Booties, Donna here, and welcome back To Be Perfectly Imperfect. In this series, I'm sharing the highs and the lows and everything in between on my journey. My hope is that by sharing my struggles and strengths, I can help anyone out there who feels trapped or doubts that change and healing are even possible. Last week, we talked about my decision to quit drinking and what it took to make that change. I knew it wouldn't be easy, but I never realized the true journey that lay ahead. Today, I'm opening up about my stroke. I had no idea what was happening. I had it in my sleep, and then I woke up the next morning. So let's dive in together and explore what this life altering experience taught me about facing the unknown and finding strength from within. When I say life can change in an instant, I mean it. I was doing great on my sobriety journey and looking forward to getting my life back when I had a major stroke. The first day, it was March 8th, 2011. I was 87 days sober. So the sobriety was hard enough, but then my stroke happened. So I'm going to share a picture before I get into the story, the first day. And then on the other next episode, I will share about the second day because I was in my rooms for 2 days. So um, it happened on my right side. My right side was paralyzed and I couldn't speak. So it was my left brain that had a clot. And I had aphasia. So, which means, I don't know, even know, your speech and the thoughts can immediately change into words when you speak them. So, anyway, I was out to dinner with friends. I just a regular evening. I came home feeling a little tired, nothing unusual, and went to bed. The next morning, I remember waking up after dreaming about people and situations I had been that had been waiting on me. Um, I looked in the mirror and instantly I knew something was off. I told myself something is not right, but I assumed I was just coming down with something. That day, I was supposed to teach a fitness class. A group of 30 or 40 women were waiting for me, and I couldn't even dial the phone. I didn't know what was happening, and I couldn't even dial the phone. And so I just didn't say anything because, I don't know, I couldn't even dial the phone. So I had no idea what a stroke was, let alone that I might be having one. Nobody I knew ever had experienced it, but I just knew something was terribly wrong. I remember falling to the floor and my father calling upstairs because I lived with my father at the time. And he said, "Is everything all right?" And I said, "Yeah, big super Dono trying to be, I don't know, powerful or not meeting anyone, I don't know. That's what I thought. And so I remember I was on the floor and I couldn't get up. So it took a while for me to get back into bed. And I don't know why I told my father I was okay when clearly I was not. So sad. Right. I remember saying to myself, if I am going to die, I swear I remember saying this to myself. My mother had already passed 3 years before, and I was living with my father. And I was defenseless and I accepted my fate. Normally when people, or at least me, when, I'm just feeling good and feeling strong, I don't want to die. But I was out my most vulnerable state. And I said, if God's going to take me, I'm ready, because, you know, we can't pick and choose the time we want to go, but I was ready. I'm not ready now, as I have my whole life ahead of me, you know. And that's it for day one. I'm going to talk about day two and then go on to the next episode. So in episode three, we're going to talk about the second day, because I was in my room for 2 days. And again, my name is Donna, and I'm glad who came to my video to see it came. Um, I want to help people in any which way I can. Um, I want to share my experience with life, and the struggles and adversities I dealt with and I deal with. And I know many people out there dealt with the same struggles, or stroke, sobriety, or what anything else I'm going to talk about, because we're more or less, you know humans, and we do struggle with life and situations. But I'm trying to show you that you don't have to give up. I know my speech and my aphasia affects my sheep. I can't even believe on the video, because I used to think when I was younger that I would never, embarrass myself, but it's no longer embarrass myself. I'm beyond that. I'm beyond that, and I want to help as many people. So if I can help you, then great. If I can't, then okay, I tried. But I'm still gonna produce videos, and I'm still gonna teach classes. I'm a fitness instructor, and yeah, so stay tuned for episode three. This is now episode two. And if you want to see episode one, it's about the day the decision to quit drinking. It's on my YouTube channel. And have a good day, and God bless, and never give up. Thank you. Bye bye.